Are you too lazy to garden? Plant these 15 perennials right now. Let's be real. You already bought the expensive gardening gloves. You saved all those perfect ideas on your phone. You promised yourself that this was finally your year to make it happen. And then life just got in the way. You watered the yard twice, completely forgot about it for 2 whole weeks. When you finally stepped back outside, half of your plants had just given up on living. And honestly, you kind of gave up too. That's my exact story every single spring. I spent so much money, I wasted so much time, and felt nothing but deep guilt. I hated walking past my miserable garden beds. But here's the secret that nobody ever tells you, and it absolutely changes everything. You don't have to be a hardcore gardener to get a beautiful yard. You just need to plant the right things. Welcome to Yard Focus. Today I am giving you the ultimate list of 15 amazing perennials. They are designed specifically for busy and forgetful people exactly like us. You can have a stunning yard without acting like a full-time babysitter. Make sure to subscribe right now if you are new here. This is exactly what we do here at Yard Focus every single week. You really don't want to miss what is coming next. I promise you that plant number 9 alone is going to completely blow your mind. Let's get right into it. Number 1 is the Hosta. Think about that dark, shady spot in your yard. The place where absolutely nothing else wants to grow. Hostas are going to turn that empty corner into a lush green paradise. We're talking about massive, beautiful leaves that look totally tropical. They come in deep greens, bright yellows, and cool blue tones. Some are tiny, and some grow so huge they take over everything. They love the shade. Once they settle into the ground, they handle dry spells surprisingly well. They just come back stronger every year. Whether you live up north in freezing zone 3 or down south in zone 9, this plant simply does not care. It survives. Number 2 is the black-eyed Susan. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. It's almost impossible to kill this native plant. You've probably seen their bright yellow petals and dark centers growing wild by the highway. Have you ever noticed them where you live? Let me know down in the comments. There's a deep biological reason they are absolutely everywhere. They are tough as nails. They evolved to thrive in rough weather without any human help at all. They easily survive from cold zone 3 to hot zone 9. They drop their own seeds and give you free plants next year. You can leave them alone and they'll just keep bringing color. Number 3 is the Coneflower. You might know it as Echinacea. If you aren't growing this, you're missing out on a massive staple. Picture a tall, proud flower that looks exactly like a giant daisy. They come in rich purples, soft pinks, and warm, bright oranges. From the freezing cold of zone 3 to the blazing heat of zone 9, they laugh at extreme weather. They shrug off dry soil. When the cold winds blow, those tough seed heads stand tall above the snow. You'll watch wild songbirds eat the seeds all winter. Number 4 is the Daylily. This is the absolute workhorse of the American yard. They've survived around old farmhouses for many generations. The best part is that daylilies truly don't care where you put them. Hot, baking sun or a little cool shade is totally fine. They thrive from zone 3 up to zone 9, and sometimes even into zone 10. They grow thick and naturally block out weeds. Over the years, they multiply under the ground. Every few years, you can pull them apart and plant them somewhere else for free. Just one serious warning here. They are highly toxic to cats. If you are a cat owner, you definitely need to skip this. Tell me in the comments if you need a specific list of pet-safe plants. Otherwise, daylilies are an essential addition to any yard. Number 5 is lavender. If you have a bad habit of forgetting your plants, lavender is going to be your new best friend. In the wild, lavender grows in rocky, poor soil with very little water. It actually hates being pampered, with rich dirt and heavy watering. The most common types are absolutely perfect for zones 5 through 9. When you leave it alone, it rewards you with those purple spikes. It has that incredible calming smell that fills the air. It even keeps mosquitoes away from your patio naturally during the summer nights. Number 6 is Astilbe. Let's head back into the shade for a minute. When you look under big trees, it usually looks pretty boring. Astilbe changes the game entirely. It shoots up these fluffy, feather-like flowers that look exactly like bright smoke hanging in the air. It handles the cold perfectly, thriving in zones 3 through 8. It's one of the very few plants that actually likes wet dirt. So, if you live in a place that gets good rain, it's going to give you a stunning show. It lights up dark corners. Number 7 is Sedum. Remember when I promised you a plant that you just can't kill? This is exactly the one I meant. Also known as stonecrop, Sedum is basically a superhero in plant form. It's a true succulent that holds extra water inside its rubbery leaves. It handles sub-zero winter temperatures in Zone 3 just as easily as summer scorchers in Zone 9. It doesn't even notice summer droughts. The tall types give you a slow-motion color show. They start green, slowly turn soft pink, and fade to rust in the fall. Number 8 is Perennial Salvia. Make sure you get the perennial kind, not the cheap annuals from the local hardware store. This plant grows in neat, tight bushes and shoots up hundreds of deep purple flower spikes. These guys are super tough across many climates. They easily thrive in zones 4 through 9. It's a total magnet for life, bringing hummingbirds, bees, and butterflies all day long. Because the leaves have a strong, spicy smell, deer and rabbits refuse to take a bite. Give it some good drainage for perfect color. Number 9 is Russian sage. Here it is. The specific plant I promised would completely blow your mind with pure garden elegance. It isn't actually a real sage, and it isn't from Russia. Starting in midsummer, it throws up these tall, ghostly, silver stems everywhere. When the breeze blows, the whole plant moves like a soft, colorful cloud. It catches the afternoon light perfectly against your other plants. It easily handles the baking heat of Zone 9 and the deep winter freezes of Zone 4. The care routine is a total joke. If you struggle with a yard that feels like an absolute oven, hit the like button right now. This plant is your ultimate lifesaver. Give it full blazing sun and terrible soil. Don't fertilize it, or it gets weak and floppy. It wants to live a tough life. Number 10 is Catmint. If you want a soft, flowing, effortless look in your yard, grab some Catmint. It grows into low, wide mounds. It handles everything from the freezing cold of Zone 3 to the warmth of Zone 8 with zero complaints. It survives incredibly long droughts. It blooms heavy in the spring, and if you give it a quick haircut, it blooms all over again. It brings in good bugs. Number 11 is Yarrow. This plant is a true survivor. It started out as a wild plant, living in the toughest, driest fields. It brings that wild strength right to your home. It has deep green leaves that look like soft little ferns and flat flower clusters. It is one of the most cold, hardy things you can possibly plant. It survives easily from Zone 3 all the way to Zone 9. It simply laughs at poor soil and intense heat. It drops its own seeds and slowly fills in the empty dirt spots without spreading aggressively. Number 12 is Coreopsis. If you could somehow turn pure sunshine into a plant, this would definitely be it. It gives you bright little flowers. The bloom time on this plant is absolutely wild. Some types start opening up in the late spring and literally refuse to stop blooming. It performs like an absolute champion in zones 3 through 9. It prefers dry, lean soil and never requires any heavy manual labor. A lot of the new types actually clean themselves. The old dead flowers just drop off, so you never have to pick them by hand. Number 13 is Liriope. This plant fixes the ugliest problems in your entire yard. It looks like thick, dark green grass with purple spikes. The true power of Liriope is how it acts as an invincible ground cover. It is heavily favored in zones 5 through 10 everywhere. You know that dusty, dry dirt under your big oak trees where regular grass refuses to grow? Liriope will grow there without any issues. Its roots grab the soil tight to stop mud from washing away in the heavy rain. It locks out all the annoying weeds permanently. Number 14 is Creeping Phlox. This is exactly how you make your yard look like $1,000,000 on a very tiny, tight budget. In the early spring, this low-growing plant completely explodes. It creates a solid carpet of pink, purple, and bright white flowers over your rocks. It pushes right through the cold spring temperatures in zones 3 through 9 effortlessly. Watch it spill over the edge like a color waterfall. When the flowers finally fade, it leaves behind a neat, tidy green mat. It stops all the weeds and holds the dirt firmly on slopes. Number 15 is Karl Foerster Grass. I saved this one for last because it's the most important piece of the entire modern design puzzle. This ornamental grass grows straight up, about 5 feet tall, in a tight, neat column. It never flops over, and it never looks messy. It easily takes on the brutal frozen weather of Zone 4. It also pushes through the thick summer humidity of Zone 9 without dying. In the fall, the whole plant glows like bronze in the sunset. In the dead of winter, this grass stands tall in the cold wind. It brings constant movement and that calming sound of wind rushing through dry leaves. The only maintenance is one single haircut in early spring. Let's wrap this up. We just went through 15 incredible plants. Think about your yard right now and what specific problems you need to solve. If your yard feels like a desert oven, you need Sedum, Russian sage, and Coreopsis. For edges, use Catmint and Creeping Phlox to block weeds. For a yard totally full of butterflies, plant Lavender, Salvia, and Coneflowers. For that high-end, professionally designed look, use the Karl Foerster Ornamental Grass. Here's the most important thing you need to hear today before you click away. You don't need a magical green thumb to be highly successful. You don't need to spend your entire weekend digging in the dirt and sweating. You just need to pick the right plants from this list. Pick 3 things today, put them in the ground this season, and watch how your life changes. You will save so much valuable weekend time. Imagine stepping outside on a quiet summer morning with coffee in hand. You can look at a yard full of amazing life without feeling stressed. We're just scratching the surface here. If you found real value in this video today, hit that subscribe button to join our amazing community. Here at Yard Focus, we show you exactly how to build a stunning yard. It is simple, raw, and built for real people with real jobs. Leave a comment down below and tell me which 3 plants you're picking first. I read every single comment, so get your hands slightly dirty. You already have absolutely all the knowledge you need right now. I will see you in the next video.